What's up, YouTube? This is FJ, and I wanted to do a quick but hopefully helpful video about the CBRB. This is the second time I've received an email. The first one was December 17, and I just got another one this morning at 8 a.m. Okay? And if you guys have seen this email as well, a very generic kind of introduction. Hello, congratulations on being selected and approved for the CBRB Best Businesses in Canada 2022. Offers presented to businesses that have maintained a 4+ star Google review rating or equivalent proof of customer satisfaction. So I've never approached these guys before. I'm assuming that they found me through Google, and yeah, all you need is a 4-star Google score and they'll likely reach out to you and send you this email. But basically they say that my business has been upholding strong vision, customer-centric approach, customer satisfaction, and business leadership. How did they find me? Following registration, if I click this link for my application and verification, I will receive a verification certificate, a verification badge, and a directory listing and profile page. Like, it looks legit. You know, if you look them up on Google, they have a contact number. There's a phone number right here, a website. Open up that website, guys. I mean, I have to judge. I have to base it on my opinion on what I think about this website. Look at it. I won't sugarcoat it. I don't necessarily find this particularly professional looking. It looks relatively quickly put together. This is just my personal opinion, but in terms of just the way this website was put together, I think it could have been a lot more professional looking for the Canadian Business Review Board, right? It sounds like a very official, almost like a government agency, and it immediately made me think about the Better Business Bureau. So I started to look up the CBRB on the Better Business Bureau, which is a very similar kind of accreditation company who verifies whether a business is legit or not. The CBRB started in May 11, 2021, just last year, and they were incorporated May 11, 2021. And the file was opened, I guess, to do this inquiry. Someone called up the BBB to do an inquiry on the CBRB, and that was done September 20th of 2021, so pretty recent. And according to this website, the BBB website, on at least one occasion, BBB sent mail to this company in an attempt to develop a report. The mail was returned by the post office. Therefore, a complete BBB report at this time is unavailable. If you have information that would assist your Better Business Bureau in developing a report, please speak with BBB's service advisor. Customer review, 1 out of 5. They appear legit with government links, but once you provide information, they want you to pay upwards of $500 to get this. I read another post, I'll show you very soon, that $500, depending on your business or maybe your price point, could be up to $1,500. It looks to be October 5th, 2021. So I'll go on, guys. I started Googling them, and I found this Reddit scams page about them. And I won't necessarily go on to say, or immediately say that they're a scam. I do think they are a business, like I don't want to use the word legitimate business, but they exist. I'll come back to this Reddit scam post. I have the link in the description if you guys want to see it for yourselves. But I decided to see if I could look up the CBRB in just Google Maps. There are 2 hits, if you can see here, guys. And one of them is 4K Production Studio. It says CBRB verified, photographer in North York. And the other one says Majestics Colors Painting Services, CBRB and BBB accredited, and that's in Milton, Ontario. Okay, so these, I believe these hit because they have changed their Google, Google account name to include CBRB in their account name or in their business title. But I can't actually find CBRB, their location. So I went back to the email. They don't have their actual address, but they did have the website. So when I go to the website, I'm looking for them. Do they have like an office? And this is generally what I like to do. I like to look for an office, and I don't see one. Should be an about us or contact us, and I I don't see them. But there's a phone number and an email. And then I started thinking, okay, so they do have Instagram accounts. Okay, well let's look at their Instagram accounts. So this is the CBRB main Instagram account where they have 29.4 thousand followers and they're following 2,519 people. Again, they have a directory there, and I've taken the liberty of already scrolling to the very first post, okay, because that was over 1,300 posts. So this is the very bottom, and their first post was from 37 weeks ago. So CBRB, Canadian Business Review Board, presents National Mattress Outlet. So this looks to be someone not too far from me, a company here that sells mattresses. I'm sure they paid the CBRB to get this post. So they're listed now probably in their directory. They have some promotional materials where they can post you on their Instagram page. And I think they do provide some like stock kind of videos where they could promote your business, whether on their directory or their website, or they can send you guys, if you sign up for them, and you can use their promotional materials as advertising for your business. So I do think they provide a service and a product. Like, they are an actual company that does what they say, where they'll add you to their directory, and they'll provide you probably some helpful, maybe promotional materials to promote your business. And it sounds fine. It sounds, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But in terms of their approach, guys, going back to this email, this is the part where it comes off a little bit more of like maybe feeding off of the potential customer's ego. Obviously, when you have your own personal business, you're very proud about that business and all your hard work that's got you this far. Even having just a Google review of 4+ stars or whatever, it feels good, and there's a lot of pride behind that. And then they use that kind of an ego or pride to kind of as an angle for you to sign up and then pay for their services. Okay, I'm gonna go back now to this Reddit page about them. So there's been a number of people who've been receiving this email fairly recently. This is within 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 22 hours ago, 49 minutes ago. So yeah, it's very similar to me. I decided to Google them again this morning because I got a second email. I ignored the first one just because it seemed fishy to me, and I don't want to pay to be listed on some directory. This isn't the first company that's approached me and attempted to have me sign up for their listing, because I'm an event photographer, videographer. My business profile on Google is photography services in Toronto. So yeah, I've been approached by other directories like Eventbrite or certain listings that really just try to feature Toronto or GTA based businesses, and I ignore them too. I don't wish to have to be listed on those listings to be found, or to increase my SEO, or to increase my presence within the community or within online. I don't want to use those mediums to do that. And I think that's basically what CBRB is. It's another directory, but the way they kind of come off, you're going to think they're very established and very validated and legitimate, but I just want you guys to know that based on the research that I've done, it doesn't look like there's much behind the title of themselves. The fact that they use the word Canadian automatically has this association with like legitimacy and like an official review board. It's a very great name, but I don't think it goes really beyond that name in terms of their credentials or their reputation. As again, they only started last year, 2021 in May. They're not on the BBB but at the same time, based on their Instagram, it looks like a lot of businesses have been signing up with them and paying for their services. Guys, let's look at these followers. Okay, apparently a lot of these are bought and like are purchased, and they're not real. So I did click on a few of them. Let's just click Sam O'Hara right here. Private account, 22 posts. I mean, and you have a website here. Let's click it, guys. I have not looked at this yet. Website doesn't exist. Okay, so this is a follower, and it looks like he's probably in realty, has a name, has some followers there and some posts, but it's private. But if you're a realtor, would you really make your account private on Instagram if you want to try and get traction? And also, when I went on the website, it didn't exist. It's up to you. If you guys feel like you want to pay some money to be listed on this Instagram account, or perhaps their website directory, again, it's funny when you have their directory page here sends you to their Instagram, but when you go to their Instagram and you find the directory link here, it just brings you back here where it tells you to go back to. There is a drop down menu of categories, it looks like, and then maybe you can click that, and then okay, so they are listed here. They do provide what they say. Well, they will include you on their directory, but does it really add the value that they kind of market to you from that email? Do you really think it's going to help you push your business and increase your presence online, maybe even with SEO, search engine optimization? I don't know. I don't think so. For a business that's only been around for less than a year, approaching anybody with a Google review of 4 stars or more, that's what they say. Who knows? They might even approach 3 stars or 2 stars and under, whatever it is. But anyone willing to pay, I don't see why they would limit themselves to just 4 stars and up. But here's another funny one, guys. So I looked up the main CBRB, Canadian Business Review Board. Okay, and then there's a CBRB America, Canadian Business Review Board for the US. So that was weird, and I did scroll back all the way to the bottom already, so you guys don't have to wait. The first post was 16 weeks ago, so not very long ago. Okay, so I guess they found out, wow, we're making money in Canada, so why not try to make like a US office or whatever. I'm gonna say office, but I think everything's maintained online. And then I looked up again. There's another page, Canadian Business Review, which looks a lot like the first one. Sorry, right back here. CBRB America, Canadian Business Review. This one has 233 posts, 6,000 followers, 400 following. And again, I scrolled all the way to the bottom already. First post here was 28 weeks ago. Thai restaurant in North York. Just again, guys, to show you 4K production studio that I looked up, CBRB in Google Maps. And I'm gonna just go to their website, guys. This is 4K production studio. They have, I guess there's, see, provide a commercial. Anyway, so there's kind of like that stock images. Okay, so yeah, like kind of like a generic kind of template where you could promote your business on their listing. But from what I've read in the scams in the Reddit post, apparently this 4K production studio is the same company. See, this is 22 Duncan Mill Road, North York, is 4K production. CBRB is also in the same location. They might be the same company. I might be getting a little mixed up with the addresses. Like again, like when I said, when I went to their website here, there's no actual physical address for them. But yeah, so they're very much pushing CBRB on 4K production. They could be affiliated. They could be the same company. That's what it says in the Reddit post, that they are the same. Up to you guys to make the final call. I will not be replying to this email. I thought about calling them and just inquiring just for the sake of this video. I thought about even clicking at this bottom part where it says, if you would like to unsubscribe from future correspondence, please email your request to unsubscribe@thecbrb.com. I don't even want to do that. I'd rather just block them because I don't want to confirm my existence and my email address with them so that they could perhaps try to solicit something else in the future. I have the Reddit scam post link in the description. Guys, it's a good read. Definitely have a read through this post. One guy actually signed up and alien. There it is. Okay. And let me just read this one out loud. Sorry, last thing. Okay. So my wife received an exclusive invite to submit an application at least a month ago. This was 3 months ago when this was posted. Only invited businesses are eligible to become a member. They smelled BS, so they decided to apply with fully made up information. After all, it would be rejected as this fictional business was not invited, right? So he writes here, well, I'm proud to say that just yesterday, Stiff Alien Investigations Professional Corporation received a PayPal invoice from CBRB, which is due on receipt. SAIPC, Stiff Alien Investigations Professional Corporation, was accepted for inclusion as 2021-2022 Gold CBRB Best Businesses in Canada 2021-2022 Brand Awareness Program, Directory Profile Page plus Certificate plus Badge, all for just $1,500 plus HST. So proud about all my business has accomplished in order to receive such honors. So that's it. You just pay for the badge, the accreditation, the certificate, and all this stuff. It's all for show, but it doesn't. Guys, it doesn't really mean anything. This was the post that really just set it off for me to make this YouTube video. So thank you, Sif Hip on Reddit. This was kind of like a last inclusion in this video. Forgive me for that. I didn't really want to just take away the content from this awesome scams post on Reddit, so thank you for sharing. There was one post in here that you'll read where other members were calling them out. Basically, it sounded like a positive review. Like it sounded like it was written by someone who they hired, or maybe even part of their company, to promote, to like talk positive about them. So you'll find that too in this Reddit scams page. And then the other Redditors would find out that the account was created like 70 days prior. It's only 70 days old, and it's the only post on Reddit that they've ever made. So that was a little fishy. They are a business that offers a service and offers like a product that you could buy if you want to use it for your promotional materials. Again, nothing technically wrong with that. But the ethical side of it is the way they've presented themselves as an official kind of Canadian national, legitimate review board to promote like excellence in, I guess, the community or even the country, but there's nothing really backing that. So there's the ethical side of it, where it's like, are people really falling for just the name, or is there actual value behind them? Anyway, guys, thank you. That's been long enough. If they've approached you guys, please comment below. Let me know what you guys did. If you decided to email them back, call them back. What were your experiences like? If you've actually used them for your own company and your own services, how has the feedback been? How has that helped your company? Like, have you noticed an increase in your presence and increase in like customer base because of their exposure? Let us know, because I think that would really be helpful. It would help CBRB. It would help other potential clients, other business owners like myself. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it off here. Take care, guys.